All right, I'm gonna show you guys the Miele 48-inch dual fuel range. I'm Michael Rounds. I'm so excited. Is this walnut? That's awesome. Can you tell me a little bit about it? It's easy to cut hardware, guys. Hey-Biz 2025. Your front row seat of high-end appliances and design. Like and subscribe for more. Miele, German company, makes some of the best appliances in the entire world. Just the thoughtfulness, the design, everything they do when they build these ranges is at the highest level. So let's dive into some of that. For starters, let's talk about the burners, right? This is a very important feature of every range. We're gonna have circular burners, but I'm gonna point out something right here. These are teeth, not ports. This is extremely important when you have circular burners. That slightly vertical tooth shape will allow the flame to go up, not out. Why do we want the flame to go up? Because that will evenly hit the bottom of the pan, evenly heat the bottom of the pan, and give you a much better performing burner. So excellent burners on all these Miele positions here. And then of course you're gonna get a cold roll steel griddle. This will patina and color over time, and they give you these nice griddle covers to cover up the mess. Miele actually gives you two so that you can go like this. Slide the cover to either side of the griddle so that when you're cooking things like bacon, things that make a big splash, big mess, you're not getting your burner dirty and your basin dirty. So you can easily wipe these down. They're nice flat surfaces. Then when you're done, slide them back over. And you're all covered up. I want to show you a very small detail, but a very important detail to me. That's the top stainless piece of the range here. Now I have a 48-inch range at home, and I've got seams all throughout here where they're joining different pieces of metal. Miele is the only brand that I know of that actually has a solid, seamless, stainless border around the range here. That's important because you won't get food stuck in between here. You don't have to worry about, nasty ants getting into your range because food's stuck in there. Much cleaner, much easier to clean, and a much more professional high-end look. Now down below, Miele does have a panel that lifts so you can see it from a standing position, much easier to access your controls. And on your left here, you're going to get a speed oven, which is a microwave and an oven combined in one. And what does a speed oven do? Well, it does exactly what it sounds like. It cooks your food about 50% faster than what a normal oven or microwave will do. And it does that by utilizing microwaves and oven baking elements at the same time. So Miele will provide you these nice fitted glass bake trays. These are dishwasher safe, and you can fit a lot of food on here. I mean, you could probably fit up to 8 to 10 salmon fillets on here, or a huge tray of potatoes. That's probably what I would do in my kitchen. So excellent fitted tray. It looks like a small cavity when you first glance at it, but when you think about how much food you can fit on this tray, you can fit a lot more than you think. So you can put your coffee in here, put your tea in here, reheat your beverages, your liquids, pop your popcorn in here. So get your microwave integrated into your range. As far as I know, this is the only range in the industry that does that. So kind of frees up your kitchen. So if you don't have minimal space for wall appliances, you can get it all into your range. And as I pull this oven up, I want you to notice something. See how my hand rotates nice and evenly, ergonomically? Miele made this rotating handle. Allows you to not get your rings, your fingers caught in your range as it's going up. Very thoughtful, ergonomic design by Miele. Right under the speed oven, we have a somewhat hidden warming drawer. You can keep your food warm in here, keep your plates warm. You can keep cups down here and keep them warm for your tea and your coffee. It's a very versatile drawer down here. It has a timer on it as well. And then if you come around this side, I'm gonna show you a little hidden spot where Miele keeps their Bluetooth wireless temperature probe. They're the only ones that do this in the industry as of right now. But this is nice because you can prep your turkey, prep your ham, prep your large cuts of meat, and put the probe where it is convenient for you as your seasoning. You don't have to worry about a cord. You don't have to worry about burning your hand as you're getting in the oven trying to, maneuver the temperature probe. It's nice and wireless. Finally, I'm gonna show you the large oven cavity on the right here. This is going to be a full-on convection oven, bake, broil, It also has a unique feature that most ovens don't have, especially on ranges. You'll see it comes with this water hose. You can actually hook this oven up to your home plumbing, and it has a steam assist mode. It's not a steam oven, doesn't cook 100% with steam, but you can do bursts of steam in your oven cavity. This is great for keeping your food moisturized. You know, electric ovens are extremely even in baking and even in temperature, but the one downside that some chefs don't like, some bakers don't like, is that it is dry heat, so it can dry out your food. This water attachment allows you to introduce that moisture back into the food. And then if you've ever watched the baking shows where, you know, maybe they're cooking some phyllo dough, they want to get that really flaky, crispy crust. You see them open the door, they got the spray bottle and they're spraying it. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is hit a button on the Miele range, and now you're gonna get your flaky crust with the touch of a button. Last little bit I wanna show you here. Maybe this is small, but to those of you that actually have to clean your own range, Miele has a crumb tray. I don't know about you, but at home, this section of my range does not have this crumb tray, and I got all kinds of little food and junk stuck down in there. Well, Miele thought of it, and they gave you a crumb tray. And of course, you can pop this into the dishwasher and clean it in your dishwasher. Again, very smart design, very thoughtful design by Miele. Lastly, the design of this range does have a little more contemporary design. It has like the black glass, a little more straight lines. So this is a great range if you're looking to do a more contemporary design in your kitchen, but it can go both ways. It can also go into more traditional kitchens and transitional kitchens. So I've seen it both ways. Overall, it's just a real German engineered piece of beauty, in my opinion. And again, I think Miele makes some of the best appliances in the entire industry. So there you go, the Miele 48-inch dual fuel range, one of my favorites.